Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Levioso!
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Now.
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Everything's all right now. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Everyone in Upper Hogsmeade.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Crucible! Potato! Stupid one!
The fog blood is out of tree. Nonetheless,
Confringo! Defender! Potato!
You'll never let me. Now the best you can do.
Potato!
You took Nora Treadwell from us. How did
I've seen your defender. Expelliarmus! Potato!
Are you even trying? Had enough yet?
Expulso!
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Go! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Incendio!
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Capalso!
These rocks have seen better days.
Incendio! Revelio!
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Capalso! Wingardium Leviosa! Whoa. Whoa.
Merlin himself would be proud. This place has seen better days.
Defender! Incendio!
Crucible. Eight legs is
Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Abandoned.
Depulso. Depulso. Levioso.
Assignment's all finished.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the...
I take it you're ready to learn your new...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with the exploding charm, as you might
I will, Professor.
Now, you must be precise in your wand. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
mother, and at your age. I thought you'd grown out of it, but I suppose that was wishful thinking. It's your father's fault. We are going to have a serious talk when you get home. Enjoy it.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Deke would like to speak with you, when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke.
Indeed. Deke thought...
That sounds like a very good...
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly... Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones...
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then, once you've rescued the thestrals and...
Should be hearing back soon.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Arrest them. Do cooperate, won't you? can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Actually, perhaps... I've rescued the...
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
even a keen eye. Take me, for instance. My eyes are sooner than nipples on a pile of gold.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the...
It did. I overheard them talk. Did you know that they have orders from... Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did. Does the name haunt?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
I also overheard one of them brag. The poachers spoke of this area. If you ever meet my gran...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. I think she worries I'll do.
Whatever gave her that?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of
I found goblin. Let's keep searching, but I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Oh, that's always one in there. Except this time it's not just one.
Petronius Totalis.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Petronius Totalis.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now, and
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded. There must be more dragons here. Poachers are far too greedy to run. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. That's it. Like that, it's the word.
You better be a beast. Don't know what Victor was sinking straight.
Revelio.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. wanna know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon on next.
It's Totalis.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. I can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element
Revelio.
will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
What have you done?
Shall we finish?
Let me out, son! No! Let me out, son!
Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you? Great.
Stop right there! I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Cruise. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Back this way. Let's get it.
An intruder! Up for a minute dying, are we?
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Stop them right there.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Lodge, in a duel.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had...
What now?
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was... And the poachers saw...
Since the dragon...
I'd much rather we have... It'll be hard.
Should we expect trouble?
It'd be foolish. I'm sorry to say...
We aren't helping ourselves, Stan.
You're right. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.